Hi guys, so don't adjust your sets and don't run away in terror. This is me with a naked face. The reason for this quick video today is I wanted to just talk to you about a new product that's been introduced to me. Thanks after watching Wayne Goss's video on the new Bobbi Brown foundation stick. I decided to get hold of it and see what I thought. Predominantly I am a hairdresser day to day, but now and again I do bits of makeup, work related, and in front of a mirror 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. Obviously I want my skin to look good for myself and for my clients. So I do wear a little bit of foundation on a day-to-day basis, usually just a little bit of minerals, just buffed in, nice and quick. But when I watched Wayne's review and he said that the foundation was completely invisible to the naked eye, I thought, well, let's give it a go. So that's the new Bobbi Brown foundation stick, and that's what it looks like inside. So my shade is cool beige. Now I've been put off before with Bobbi Brown bases just because they tend to be quite yellow, and as you can see I'm quite a cool skin tone, quite a lot of pink. So I've not really tried them before, but this looked like a really nice match to my skin, and it is a really good colour. Texture is really nice. I've actually worn this today for about 9 hours. Didn't set it with anything, and the finish was lovely. Didn't go oily, and I'm usually quite a combination. 9 hours later it still looked really good on the skin. It hadn't creased, and the coverage, although coverage I would say is more of a sheer to medium, definitely buildable. There's a translucent gel that the pigment is suspended in, which is quite revolutionary for any kind of cream foundation, and that's responsible for it sitting so naturally on the skin and so invisibly. So I'm just going to do a very quick tutorial on how I would use it and how it looks on the skin. So to prime my skin, I've cleansed with the Eve Lom cleanser and used the Clarisonic, and then a couple of drops of Decleor and Neroli Aromescence, followed by a Pro Collagen Marine Cream from Elemis and the Pro Radiance Flash Balm over the top, just to give a nice smooth moisturised finish. And then I'm just going to roll the stick up, pop a few stripes on. I tend just to use it in areas where I get a little bit more red, and then I will either use Wayne Goss's brush, which is the number 1 foundation brush from the classic line, or the stippler, depending on the kind of result I want. So what I'm going to do is just really lightly work that into the skin initially, and then what I've been doing lately is just using a beauty blender. I've had this for years and it's still really good. So just tapping that on. I keep the sponge not really wet for this product because it is sheer to begin with. I don't want to shear it out too much so that you don't have any product on the skin. I think this helps it blend really seamlessly, and especially if you are a guy that's going to wear some base, the last thing you want is for it to look unnatural on the skin and look like you've got foundation on. I don't think that anyone should look like they're wearing foundation really, but especially on a man's skin. And you can already start to see it's just taking down that redness, evened out the skin, but in a very natural way. And then you can add obviously a little bit more. I'm still a little bit red around the nose, and I want to show you how you can actually put on a fair bit of product and still have it remain quite invisible. And then I'm just going to again go over with the beauty blender, and then what I finally do is I will buff that in with the stippling brush from Wayne number 10. And I'm really lazy when it comes to this, so the quicker it is the better, which is why I've tended to use minerals, as they don't need setting and you can sort of do them pretty much without even looking. And there we have it. So that's the finished application. So looks really natural on the skin. I don't find it has a particularly overly dewy finish. It's very, very natural in terms of a finish. All I would do is just pop a little bit of loose powder under the eyes using brush number 14, and that's just because they're so mobile. You just want to prevent any creasing, and perhaps around the nose and forehead. So there we go, simple as that. So quick and easy, and it's a fantastic product. I'd definitely give it a whirl. Great shade ranges, beautiful texture, non-offensive smell, an all-round great product. So just nipped away just to check in some other daylight, and for some reason it's a completely different colour as I come back to finish the video, but never mind, it actually shows you a little bit better the finish on the skin, which I think you'll agree is really nice and natural. So don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like this video and like to see more, or a thumbs down, and subscribe if you'd like to see more. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.